I don't have anything else to say, but we got ourselves a new competitor, or a new sucker in this instance. Welcome back to Hexbots Heat N. Last time we saw, well, to no one's expected surprise, Bronco and Brutus make it to the next round. Or mainly into the round of 32. I don't know. I need to check if there's 32 robots, because if not, we're going to have a problem. So, let's just cut it out, and we have Bullet and Dart, Monster, Riot, and newcomers into the Heat, Gregory. Yeah, they thought of a different name, but they renamed it to Gregory. Who is he supposed to be? The protagonist of FNAF Security Breach or something? I don't know. But, well, let's just begin with Bullet and Dart versus Monster. And Bullet is on crunches for some reason. Don't ask me, just ask them. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Monster trying to take a swig of Bullet and Dart. Dart looks like he's on crunches, but in reality, he's just having a pair of wheels on his back. I mean, hey, it's about drive, it's about power. The crunches that come off of Dart, but Dart is getting underneath of Monster. Well, I mean, the fair play, Monster and Dart do have the same wedge configuration, so that kind of makes some sense, but impressive by the little mini bots, the mini cluster bots, Bullet and Dart. Now Monster pushing Dart away. The pulverizer hammering down, and it just flips over Dart. So now it just leaves Bullet in the mix, and Bullet just getting sandwiched in the corner by both the wall and Monster. But Bullet just won't die. I'm surprised because they barely did anything in the last heat because they got absolutely mullered against Hypershock, El Diablo, and Whiplash. I mean, what's the fair play to say? They didn't do anything. Well, in any cases, Monster still trying to push Bullet around. And now almost trying to pick up Bullet right there on the behind. See what I did there? Behind. Okay, that was kind of cringe. In any cases, Monster just trying to do anything to put Bullet into the wedge, and is trying to do it there, but the wedge just bends up for some reason. Bullet is defying the laws of gravity and physics that are not capably perfect. Okay, that doesn't even make any sense. Monster stuck on that side of the arena, but now trying to push Bullet into the corner. Is Bullet done? No, Bullet is still going, but very, very slow. It's like a cat trying to play with a snail. And Bullet somehow gets underneath a Monster. But again, those exposed wheels, they just really hurt. It really hurts just seeing a robot with exposed wheels like this. But hey, what comes with pushing power comes with this. And Monster is definitely proving it here. He would most definitely be a tournament favorite if he does make it to the tournament a second time. Because he did last time and failed miserably against freaking Dragon's Revenge of all robots. And then lost to Kingslayer. Well, in any cases, Bullet and Dart being sandwiched in the corner again there by Monster. There's those pair of crunches. Are the dynamic duo done? Well, no, it goes to the judges, I'm pretty sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered a judge's decision. The judges have voted unanimously to the winner, Monster! As the twins, Bullet and Dart, actually kind of did well there. Well, I mean, for Bullet anyway. Dart, he just got flipped over by the pulverizer. I know, I'm just as surprised as you are. Well, next, we have the cleaving axe of Riot and, Gregory. I don't know what to say at this point, so let's just fight. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Time to see this newcomer Gregory come into action, and it loses the little skull on the top. It's just part, what the heck is it? Part Minecraft. I mean, that's kind of nice of them to add in some Minecraft techniques. It's got a little zombie piglin as the axe hammer. That's just nice. Riot coming back into the scene, using that locksmith key to their advantage. It's an actual key, by the way. And now both robots stuck in both the wedge and the shelf. Who's gonna get out first? I don't know. Both robots are trying. Who will probably make it out alive? Probably it's the rookies, Gregory. And I'm pushing Riot into the corner. Or I meant on the, you know what, never mind. Riot pushing Gregory up there, but Gregory pulling an Uno reverse card on them and putting them on the wedge. But Riot escapes because plot armor has to happen. It's for the plot, kids. It's for the plot. Riot still now stuck on the wedge. Is Gregory gonna get his first 3 points? Well, that's surprising. Riot trying to get out of there. And Gregory's also stuck too. But I think Gregory's just already gonna take this win. Cease. And if you were wondering, that was indeed a knockout. Riot was sitting on that wedge for too long. So the countdown went on and Riot was counted out just before Gregory threw himself on the wedge. So Gregory have themselves at 3 points ahead of Monster. So now we just have Monster taking on Riot. But first, Gregory versus Bullet and Dart. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Gregory up and under away. Bullet and Dart still going around. Dart still carrying those little crunches on him for some reason. I guess because, it's fair to say, because he barely did anything against Monster last time. Well, in any cases, Dart getting underneath of Gregory. Well, no surprise there. Because exposed wheels. I hate it when this happens. And look at that. Dart, again, getting underneath of Gregory, and so does Bullet. So I think the tag team terror can actually take out Gregory just because of its big chunky tires. That's the reason Gregory's ramping up so much, is because of the wedge and the chunky tires on Bullet and Dart. And I think Gregory have stopped. Have the dynamic duo pulled off a knockout? I think they did, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was really disappointing from Gregory. They didn't get themselves at another 3 points dead straight, but instead the Clusterbots, Bullet and Dart, somehow managed to pull it off. But well, now that they're ahead, it's going to be some more worse news for both Riot and Monster. So, can Monster pull off the win, or will Riot try again with its key axe? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, activate. The bot battle begin. Monster already up and firing. Riot, well, he took a little bit of a while to get started. Well, in any cases, the fight begins. Riot trying to use its locksmith key, but doesn't work. And now Monster pushes it into the wedge. But Riot is also trying to escape, but it just doesn't work. Monster just has the better pushing power, but Riot escapes. Can Riot somehow make it to the tournament? Because they didn't last season, thanks to their old pal with Starchild. Who remembers that robot? Not me. And I don't even know why I brought it up in the first place. Riot trying to hit Monster. I don't really think there's a lot of things that can knock off of Monster. It's just a solid rectangular prism brick with a bug-like mouth. And the fact that it looks like it wants to eat me for breakfast. And now Riot just gets underneath of Monster. But Monster is just so powerful. Even for just a small, minuscule robot. But that doesn't work, and Riot gets him into the wedge. Oh, and just to add insult to injury, he's just hammering the top of Monster. Great sportsmanship, Riot. I owe you one. Psych! Well, Monster's done. Riot, can you please stop? Thank you. Cease. Well, that was just poor sportsmanship right there from Riot to begin. It's a shame that we didn't see Monster completely, well, dominate Riot. I totally thought Monster were gonna win this. Just like grab a hold of him, wedge him in the shelf, and then that's it. But no, they just got Thanos snapped by Riot at the end. But well, this is Monster's last chance. If he doesn't win it here in this next fight against Gregory, he's out of here. It'll be out of here for the Czech Republic's Monster. So we bring in Monster again, and he will face Gregory. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Monster needs points, and he needs it bad because he only has a judge's decision win with 2 points. Gregory goes onto the shelf. This could be Monster's chance. Monster, keep him there. You might have won. Oh, please, just let this be the win. And Monster doing a victory dance, but Gregory gets back in the fight. And Gregory just can't get out. It's like me trying to parallel park. And now pushing Monster. Well, that was aggressive, but Monster pushing back. So now that just really shows you the raw pushing power of Monster. It may look small and ineffective, but once the pushing power kicks in, it pushes far. But I don't know what you got with pushing power with 2 wedges and a giant hammer. Well, in any cases, Monster not exactly doing things as planned, but Gregory just keeps hitting the wall like a bumper car for some reason. And now Monster, he gets pushed under the shelf by Gregory. Gregory stuck with 3 points, but can he make the upset? He might. And the countdown is on for Monster, and the countdown has stopped. Gregory wins. And well, that does it for the Czech Republic's Monster, as he goes out of the tournament. Seriously, you could have done better. You could have just kept Gregory by the shelf and you would have won. But well, when push comes to shove, we're all full of surprises. Anything can happen. So Gregory makes it to the tournament with 6 points. I feel like 3/4 of the whole bracket is going to be robots that have 6 points. Like Kingslayer, Brutus, I think no, wait, not Extinction. I believe Blue Shell, probably. But well, I'll just shut up right there. Riot versus Bullet and Dart. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. Riot pushing and aiming for Dart, almost trying to lift it over, and gets the pair of crunches off. And I don't even know why they brought that in the first place. Just ask them, not me. Well, in any cases, Riot is stuck, and I think Dart has just shut it off. So maybe that could be another tactic. Just rush them in and just wait for them to kill themselves. Because Bullet and Dart, despite being multi-bots that barely did anything last season, actually did pretty good. Well, except here against Riot because they suck rear. And it looks like Riot might be getting the 6 points he needs to get to the tournament. Well done to Riot, well done to Bullet and Dart for surviving this long, but it's gonna end here, and Riot takes the win. And, well, that's just the biggest coincidence of a heat I've ever seen. I literally thought that Monster and Riot were gonna be the ones to go through. Well, I mean, I was kind of right with Riot, but Gregory? I never expected that, as they both advanced with 6 points. And I'm definitely going to be right if a majority of the bracket is just competitors with 6 points. Enough said. Well, stay tuned for the next heat, as we got some heavy hitters and some fan favorites. We have Quarter Pounder, Draga's Revenge, Mortal Enemy, and The Drill. We'll see you next time.